Today's sales strategy, exceptional benefits for outstanding executives. Hi everyone, I'm Steve Savant, host of the daily talk show, Let's Get Down to Business.
And I'm Don Prenz, Senior Advisor to Insmark.
Well, Don, we're talking today about exceptional benefits for outstanding employees, and I noticed that you have 7 different ideas you want to talk about. Let's go through the first one, and a lot of people know this one, the single bonus plan.
Yeah, and just before I walk through the 7 different versions of executive bonus plans, I do want to make one point, and that is that we have a new product called the Insmark Business Valuator. And what you can do with that, it's an incredible platform to help your business owner clients determine how much their business is worth. And in addition to that, they can plug in what-if scenarios to see how to grow their business in the future. But one of the most important things in the value of a business is your key people. Mm-hmm. And so while executive bonus, and we'll look at this in a minute, executive bonus can be used to help owners. They can also be crucial fringe benefits for your those key employees that will keep that business valuable or grow that business to an even larger value in the future. And if you can be the advisor that helps the business owner put in place programs that keep those key people building that business, you will be invaluable to them. So with that said, let's talk about the Insmark illustration system supports, as you said, 7 different Insmark system and other Insmark products. We support 7 different bonus programs. So there's pretty much nothing in the fringe benefit area for executive bonus that you would want to do that you couldn't do. And let's walk through them. The first one, the single bonus plan. This is very simple. Whatever the premium is for the policy is the amount of the bonus to the executive. The executive is responsible for their own, have to pay the tax on that bonus. Then you have the graded bonus plan. And this is a plan where the bonus starts at the premium amount where the executive has to pay their own tax, and then it slowly over time increases to a gross up bonus where the bonus not only covers the premium of the policy but also the tax on the bonus. And that would be, we're going to pay you more and more the longer you're with the company. So it creates sort of a golden handcuffs idea.
Kind of encouragement to stay online.
That's right. Third one is the classic gross up bonus where the amount of the bonus covers the premium plus the tax on the bonus. Pretty standard. A controlled bonus plan, and this is one of my favorites. This is a bonus plan that's set up where the executive gets the premium or a gross up bonus, but they have an obligation to repay some of that back to the company if certain events happen, if they leave early, if they form a competing business. So it's some ways to kind of keep employees from hurting you because you're trying to develop a nice retirement plan for them. And so the controlled bonus plan, I think, has a lot of application for your clients that have key people that they don't want to fund competitors 3 years from now, but they still want to do things to help those people with retirement and to help those people feel like they're being taken care of.
So you're really protecting the business because they got a really quality exec, a rainmaker, and they want to make sure that in case they decide to become a competitor or they leave early for whatever reason, they're going to get some of this money back, whatever they invested in the key person's in retirement.
Yeah, if you ask your clients that are business owners and ask them if they ever had somebody who was an employee that they thought a lot of and trusted, and if they've ever had a situation where that person went against them and competed with them and hurt them, most of them are going to say yes. And so because of that, they've been burned. That's a way to keep from having that occur.
Now, you have 3 more here that are a little, I have to say, a little out there for Steve Savant. So walk me through these 3. The first one here.
Yeah, these are all somewhat unique, but they have their application. Number 5, you do the executive bonus, but the company loans the executive the tax, and it has to be repaid. And oftentimes, it can be repaid in the future from the policy's cash values. So it's kind of an interesting wrinkle there. Number 6, this is where the bonus is made, and in the second year, the executive takes a loan out of the policy to cover the tax on the bonus. So almost immediately, they can fund their taxation through loans from the policy.
And there are carriers that allow this.
Yeah, there's several carriers, especially in the second year. And it's an effective way of creating a zero-cost scenario for the employee. The last one is where the bonus comes in, and you find a bank that's willing to loan the money for the tax, and you use the policy as collateral for that arrangement. So, and there are different systems in Insmark that can do some of these more exotic executive bonus strategies. The last thing that I want to mention, if we can scroll down, there's a couple different ways. We can go a little bit farther. We've been through this all the way down. You're fine. All the way down. There's two different ways you can set these up. One is, and we touched on this briefly, one is where you give unrestricted access to the key executive to the cash values of the policy. Again, I would only recommend this for the owner of the business. In any case where you're doing this for a non-owner, key employee, you want to structure these with deferred access to cash values because you don't want your business owner to set this up and then have the guy set up a competing business and blame you. And in Insmark's Documents on a Disk software, we have 1,500 different documents, a whole section on executive bonus, all the different ways to set up deferred access, pledges of the assignments of the policies. So any of the documentation that you would need to help your client set these up and protect them and their business is available.
Well, I like the options, and I like the way this is done by Insmark. It's really powerful to have these many options. When I'm thinking about a key executive, a person that I want to really keep in my business, there are 7 different ways to tie them down and actually bless their retirement as well. Today's sales idea is brought to you by Ash Brokerage, the practice enhancement company.
And by Insmark, the most widely used software when it comes to strategies and presentations using cash value life insurance.